Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Dylan's video. I make a lot of these, so yeah. I sometimes think I mispronounce Lorena, which is my own name that I use on the internet, so why am I mispronouncing it? I have no idea, but that's apparently a thing. Okay. So I'm thinking about which box I should focus on now. I summoned and I'm just like, I needed another of 3's actual extra deck monsters, but I think this is good enough for now, so I'm going to move on. I don't really need boxes for Chaz, especially since I dueled him long enough. Zane is maxed out, so I think he's fine. Honestly, I have no idea who to focus on, but I think I know which card I'm going to try pulling next. Because it kicked my ass over and over in one duel. And also, I think it would be a fantastic excuse to get some more, yeah. Anyway, I need to work on another deck, and I'm thinking of maybe building a Dark Magician deck and leveling up Yamiyugi next. Just thinking about it. I'm going to run out of characters to level eventually. I'm calling it. I am definitely calling it. So, remember that card that I kept saying I needed to take out of Anna's deck? I took it out of Anna's deck. And I changed her skill. I changed her skill because if I didn't, well, the card would be in her deck again. I happened to put a second copy in there, and the skill gave her the second copy, which is why there were two. I was like, what? And now, admittedly, I like the idea of that card, but I don't think I can really use it properly. And also, I don't think there's much use for it. I assumed 3 was the legendary duelist here. I saw him yesterday, I think. Yesterday, I think I mean last night. No, wait. It's past midnight, so I didn't mean yesterday. But it was last night. I pulled from his box again. But I'm done working on his deck for right now. And I am thinking about making a Dark Magician deck, but actually, now that I think about it, what deck should I actually work on next? I'm trying to think about the decks I've been working on since I started playing. I think I should make a list of the decks I want to work on. The decks I want to work on, the list. You know, so I know what I'm focusing on. I'm gonna run out of gems eventually and be like everyone else that's been playing this game for years. It's going to be on year 2. Well, going on year 2. I'm not going to have every character maxed out by the time this account is 1 year old. But I can pretty much guarantee that before my account turns 2 years old, everyone is likely to be maxed out at that point because I am insane. Okay. I need to stop clicking there. I know this game is... I have this very weird quirk in this game. I benefit from having it in this game. But it's also very weird. I don't know what started it. It wasn't this game, but I mean, it's just a very strange... It's very strange that the word skill actually gets me something in this game. just my weird tendency to randomly click on shit. Okay, sure. That's probably not the best thing to say, but I try to be careful when I click on things. But especially in this game and when it comes to my taskbar, I don't necessarily have the self-restraint to avoid any of it. It's just weird, very weird. Okay, I think Blair can take out my Ojama, which is terrifying. But I mean, it's terrifying on a scale. Let's see, from 1 to 10, it's like a 2. I mean, come on. Most duelists can take out Ojamas. Most duelists can take out any Ojama, to be honest. Okay, you can send one Ojama card from your hand to the graveyard special. Okay. I know I tend to think that Ojama, I tend to think that Blair is terrifying, but I still can't really defend why. Because she's not actually that terrifying. But in my head, I'm just like, terror whenever I duel her. Though she can be kind of terrifying outside of duels too, but I think that's where the main problem comes from, to be honest. Okay, she destroyed it. You know, this deck isn't really ideal if you want to win against most people. I mean, if we're going to be honest here, I stole her card. Alright, I'm gonna destroy her with her own card. I'm sure that I feel like sometimes I should be nicer to Blair, but every time I think that, I'm just like, but she's so terrifying. And the normal people are just like, dude, really? She's not that bad. And I'm over here like, eek! Oh my god, don't come near me. Yeah, I still have no idea why I think she's not that bad, really. I mean, I'm being completely honest. But for some reason, I feel like she's just terrifying. Alright, so I'm going to switch to Melodious again. Because that seems to be a deck that I'm better at using. Well, it doesn't really fit Shaz's character. This deck is just better, as far as I know. If it's not, I can fix that. Okay. I remember sort of what this is supposed to be, but give me a second. I want to copy Yuzu's deck here. Which means, hold on. Okay, here we are. Here's the deck. This is, yes, set it as my active deck. Anyway, I don't get much from, you know, give me a second. I'm going to take out Drowning. No, actually, I think I should keep it. Melodious. I'm going to choose here a Dragonic Fusion. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just wait a minute. What does that do? Oh. I think Dragonic Fusion is actually a pretty good card. Is actually a good skill. I should use it with Chaz actually. But when it comes to melody, I'm trying to set this skill. What? Okay, for some reason the skill couldn't be set. But I've got that skill, clearly. What am I doing to not set the skill? If this is not... Give me a second. If this is just... What? Okay, You know what it might be? It might be that I copied this skill from Yuzu, so I can't give her that skill. Even though it's been copied to Chaz, it wasn't really, it wasn't registering because I was taking the deck from Yuzu. And doing that doesn't really mean much. Okay, I'm going to, I'm gonna set Bloom Diva as the main. Change card. And Bloom Diva, the main. Let me see. I think I have another one, but let me check. I don't. Alright, fair. I don't have another one, but that's chill. I'm good. Alright. Alright. So this is a pretty simple deck. I'm going to take a look at what I can put into the extra deck to flush it out a bit. So I've got 3s and I've got 4s. I've got 8s and 2s. Okay, I think I should go for rank 4s, rank 8s, maybe rank 3s. Just looking at the deck, man. Okay, so extra. Did I specify? I never specified to filter by Xyz monster. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna see what I can do here. 2 level 10 or higher monsters. 3 level 8 monsters. Okay. Okay, I see. I'm just thinking about things. A lot of things. The Dark Rebellion should obviously be in there, as well as the number 70, since I'm putting in a bunch of splashable cards. I'm trying to look for the card I'm looking for, but have I found it? Maybe? Okay, I'm gonna put this in the deck. It doesn't make any sense, but it's there. It says 2 level 8 monsters, and I'm going to see if I figured out the issue. Okay, yeah, I did figure it out. Now that's going to hopefully speed up whatever the hell I'm trying to accomplish with this. I cannot tell you what that something is, but I can tell you that there's evidence that I am better with melodies. Probably more Yuzu, but we'll see. We'll see how I do here. I don't know yet. I'm thinking about if enemy controller is actually in the deck, I might take it out to put Kite Roid in. Okay. I feel like Kite is telling me to keep my hands off his card. That's what I feel like he's saying to me. But he's not, obviously. It's just, I'm imagining it in my head, even though that's not actually happening. Okay. You've sent... This must mean that Galaxy Eyes is in his hand. Because he didn't send Galaxy Eyes to the graveyard. Which is interesting considering the situation. Alright. And can I fusion someone from my hands? Like, just the cards in my hand? You know. Yes, I can. And my opponent is probably going to be like, what the hell? But he could have a hand trap in his deck. Okay, You can activate... Okay. Well, it doesn't mean much to have that happen, but... Activate! Direct attack. And Kite lost. Fantastic. And I just want to use cards that annoy people. Because, obviously, that's the metagame. Annoy the hell out of your opponent. Draw Sense Fire. Okay. I want to go look at the, 1 second. Yeah, I have enemy controller there. I'm going to take those cards out, and I'm going to put Kite Roid in. It's going to be annoying for everyone that faces this deck. And you know what? I'm going to sit here laughing my ass off. Just like all of my opponents do when they do this to me. They do this to me, I swear. And now I have 5 hand traps. And my opponent is going to hate me for it. My opponents will hate me indeed. But, you know, this is how the game works. If you're going to use a card against, if players are going to use a certain card against me over and over and over, and I have that card, I'm going to use it. Just common sense, guys. Although I don't always use it. And my next duel is here. I do Kite Roid. Fantastic. My opponent is going to have issues with me in a second. Because I am fine with being a pest. So my opponent is probably going to kick my ass, to be honest. But I do have Kite Roid just in case. I have 2. 2 of them. I am oozing with evil today. Okay, well my opponent is also oozing with evil. More like oozing with a meta, if you ask me. Actually, I'm not sure if this is considered meta. Am I actually informed enough to actually say if something's meta? Not really. Like, I should look at a list of the actual meta. But if I see a deck, it really doesn't matter if it's meta. Seeing a deck over and over is plenty meta to me. I know that officially that doesn't mean a deck is actually meta if you see it a lot, but it's definitely a deck that works if you do see it a lot. Just saying. Okay. I am not chill with this. I will never be chill with this. Okay, hold on a second. I cannot fusion summon anything. Okay, hold on a second. I have to end my turn because I can't do anything else. Okay. You know, for someone that's going to kick my ass, he's taking way too slow. He's going pretty slow over there. Yes, because my opinion means something. And no, it doesn't. And not when my complaint is this petty. Polymerization. Dear Lord. What are you, oh God. Fusion summoning that. Okay. Great. I am not a fan of this. I despise it. I despise everything this stands for. Wait a minute, what? Okay, hold on a second. Wait a minute, what? Okay, well, I had to put this hand trap face down. It's honestly a dumb decision, but whatever. I think I misplayed, so the next video will be better. Yes, better. A lot of people are going to believe this. I couldn't use Kite Ride, what the hell? Well, I'm sure that I would know why if I read some card effects. But, dear Lord, did I not feel like it. And this is why the meme Yu-Gi-Oh! Players don't read exists. There are also other reasons for the meme as well that probably have nothing to do with what, you know, people think they do. You know, like, for example, timers. You can't read just everything. And for the game to actually be worth playing, your opponent shouldn't take forever to make a move. Okay, Pegasus, sure. Guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. In the next video, I'm going into ranked. I'm going to try to get to gold rank 7. Maybe later I'll try to get to platinum, but I'm not sure on that yet. So guys, again, this is going to wrap up the video. I will see you guys in my next one.